All right, working Louie on some more distance stuff at the park. We just wrapped up a session with a client who had another puppy, and we worked them together. Louie, here, good boy. He is doing really good. He comes out a little nervous, a little timid, but that has been a lot better. His tail is a lot more relaxed. Getting him out. Louie, heel. Letting him have some time like where he can just be social in those sessions and just kind of hang out with us and realize things are good, things are chill. And then there's times where we start to require more obedience from him. And so with Louie, he has a hard time switching from the social time. He's like, oh, this is fun, this is great, which is what we want. We want him to lighten up and have a good time. And then when we start to ask for heel, I'm going to start to expect it, even in places where it's more social. So we worked on this last night. We had somebody come over to play some games. He was on the place bed when they walked in. He did great. And so just things where we start to include the obedience in our everyday life can make it just more normal, more natural for him, because we're practicing it all the time, not just in certain situations. And so sometimes what I'll do is I'll get him what I call dialed back in after maybe like a social thing. So some clients said hi to him, gave him some good love. He was having a good time with it. He got to play with the other dog we were training. And so then we come back in to this situation and we start working on heel. So I started him on the leash where I'm holding the leash, using it if I need to. Now I'm resorting more to e-collar. So if he's we need to use the leash initially, we can, and then we start to drop the line, and instead of using any kind of leash tension, I'm just going to start tapping the e-collar. Good job, buddy. Keeping things pretty light. Louie, down. This is the harder stuff, so I might dial him back in with just healing. That's a very easy task for him. This is harder. So now I'm starting to require more, where in the session initially, he would want to just down right on top of my feet like he was doing at Home Depot. And so now I'm saying, hey buddy, you got to do this even if I'm away from you, pushing him out of his comfort zone at times. Okay, good. So I may not have him hold it for a very long time, but we're easing him into just a little bit more permanence on some of these commands. And it's helping him gain a ton of confidence, though at first it's uncomfy for him and he wants to, Velcro right into my feet. Louie, heel. Good man, good choice. Good boy. Even at first he was worried about this leash dragging behind him. He's like, there's a snake following me. Now we're just working through it, doing great. Louie, down. Good friend. Good job, buddy. So there's times where I might release him from a little bit of ways. I don't like to go super far from them when they're learning this. I want to be able to, if I'm like, nope. So like right here, down. I'm going to put him right here. Louie, come. Louie, come. I'm going to help him with the leash, down. And put him right back in the same spot. Louie, down. So I'm just tapping the button periodically as he's out of the command. So I don't want to be so close. And that was a good example where I can't help him fix it. I don't want to be so far where I can't help him fix it, but I don't want to be so close that I can't work on some distance here. Okay? Yeah. Good job. You can tell as he does something hard, he feels good about it. Though it's hard at first and uncomfortable, and it might produce some stress here and there because it's new and requiring a lot from him, but he can do it, and it's going to help him and his nerves long term by making him do hard things. He'll be a lot more well-rounded as he enters into adulthood. Good job, Louie. Good job, buddy.